Welcome back to Backroads. My name is David, and today I find myself in Hanover, Ontario, and this is such a cute little town. Really like it. So I'm going to walk along the downtown, show you a couple of things about what's going on here, and I'll tell you, there's something about this town that most towns and cities in Ontario do not have. It's very rare, and I'll show you in today's video. Well, apparently that used to be the place to go eat breakfast. Norms. Established in 1947. But as you can see, the for lease sign, it's not a thing anymore. Time has moved on. Even the Paramount, but wait a minute, the Paramount looks like it's back in business. Looks like it's got some movies going on there. That's kind of cool. Small little town. Still has a theater. That's very neat. This is one of the few projects that's been going on in town. Condo. It's going to be some rentals in there, and there will be some ones that you can buy. I think they're going for about $2,000 for a one bedroom in Hanover. Just wow. Gonna look like. There's a food land in town. So if you're living in the downtown area, you can walk to the grocery store. We got the post office right across the street from it. Pita Pit. I think the guy that owns the Esso station owns this Pita Pit. And I think he's also a part owner of that condo development that's going on as well. So here's a fun fact about Hanover. Hanover used to be, back in the day, probably, I don't know, I would say in the 50s, even before the 50s, like 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. It used to be the furniture capital of Canada. They had so much manufacturing of furniture. It was the largest in Canada. That's amazing. Don't really know the Red House Eatery. I don't think I've ever been in there. It's a nice little area you can come and sit. That's cool. I just like the paintings. I like how they do these. It's so cool. So Hanover was founded in 1894. Actually, Hanover was founded in 1854. Sorry about that. It's hard to do these videos and be accurate with everything that you're saying. People are going to call me out in the comments below. I do my best. I believe the population, according to our good old internet, says there's about 8,000 people that call Hanover home. Oh, check this out. That's something you don't see very often. You see right there, 10th Street. right on the building. Right now the time is 5:17. So this would be rush hour traffic in Hanover on a Monday. It's very clean. I have to say, it is very, very clean. I'm sure there's parts of the town that aren't, but from what I'm looking at, it looks pretty darn clean. Give me goblin. Looks like a cool game store. Domino's Pizza. Ashanti for some coffee. It can be a little bit on the pricey side, but... And there's the Hanover Theater, right there. You got a church down there. Rexall Drugstore. Look at these buildings, man. So flippin' cool. And this is the public library. We should pay our respects to our fallen soldiers. Thank you for your service. That's a really nice library. That is very cool. There's the Civic Center. That was built in 1996. I found a mural, but we'll see that when we come back. But there's the Hanover Heritage Square. I actually walked through there in the wintertime when there was a big, massive snowfall. I think that's when 3 feet fell. Look at that, something you don't see very often. Free parking downtown. Love when I see that. Oh, there you go. Why does it say Hanover established in 1904? When it was established I don't understand. There's the first settler, Abraham Buck, or Abraham, 1849. There's the old post office, 1914. Huh, maybe it is 1904. Two-hour parking limit. Again, it's free. Oh, and this is Wow Wing House. Now here's something that I haven't seen anywhere else. Look at how wide that road is. There's some roads in this town that are extremely wide. Now that's a really old looking church. I wonder how long it's been around. Flower shop right here. Just look at these buildings. So awesome. Sweet Pea Kids Clothing. That's kind of strange. Century 21, that's their office, and then there's a for lease sign with a different brokerage. I don't quite understand the things I see. New Orleans Pizza is up here on the left-hand side. And I think we're going to cross over because we end up in all the big box stores are up ahead. So let me go back and show you that. Mural that I found. It's another windy day. I was going to get ready to film when I got here, but the rain moved in, so I had to hunker down in the casino. Obviously, it's hard to film in a place like that, so really it was just kind of an in and out fairly quick. Hanover Park and Canoe Launch. Airport, entertainment district. Here's another church. If you need some power to charge your batteries for your EV, they got some right there. Now in the wintertime, they got their Christmas tree and everything going on in the little square. Well, it looks like 1904 it was established. Hold on, there's the founding. Okay, let's go see our founding sign. That'll tell us 100% when this place was founded. See? Okay, I wasn't off. So there was a tavern established here about 1849 by that Abraham Buck guy. And he provided, okay, that's when the settlement began. And it was strategically located at the intersection of Durham Road, which is what we're on, and a branch of the Saugeen River. The community grew. And then, so the name is from German origin. A lot of Germans had moved to the area. So a plot was surveyed in 1855, and the next year the hamlet, known as Buck's Crossing, then Adamstown, was renamed Hanover. So by 1867, it contained a grist and sawmill. Okay, if there was a foundry. Okay, and it grew. And Hanover was a significant furniture manufacturing center, like I said. And then in 1899, the thriving community was incorporated as a village, and 5 years later, it became a town. Okay, so I was kind of right, But yeah, all right. So it looked like 1904 was the date. So I guess this is, it's a nice little square, right? A little place where you can meet up with people. I'm sure they have like little events that go on. What does it say here? It opened in 2003. It's like a nice little boardwalk through here. This is nice. And there's like a little kind of amphitheater here as well. This is all right downtown. This is nice. Oh, they have like this little water feature here. Usually they have the artist that did it. And I have found the mural. It's huge. I really like when places do this. I mean, that thing's huge. I kind of have it in. Do I have it all? There we go. I got it all in on one. Man, there's so many panels. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 8. It's like 19. It's like 40. It's like 50 some odd panels on that. It's really cool. All right, Gary. Various artists. This is an ad hoc done in 1999. Huh. Well, this is a historical building from 1875. Furniture merchant. An undertaking, huh? Oh, yeah. Like this is where all the windows used to be, but they've all been bricked over many years ago. Same with up there. There's a bakery here in town as well. I bet you any money they're going to be closed because everything kind of closes at 6. That's probably walkway where they used to take all of their horses and carriages back there. I bet this bakery's been around for a while. Yeah, it's closed. Yeah, it closes at 5. Oh, they got fritters. Donuts are $3.65. A half dozen is 20. A full dozen is $33 for donuts. I bet you they got really good donuts though. All right, let's go back to the main road. I wonder how much that empty lot would cost. I bet you there was a building there and it got run down and it got torn down, because I don't think it would have just been left, open like that. I think I'm going to go show you the dam. Or the falls, where the grist mill used to be. That's a recording studio right across the street. Something you don't see very often, especially in small towns. Now, what building is that? Let's walk down this alleyway. I just saw a big Canadian flag, and I'm like, what on earth is that? Could be a funeral home. Nope, it's a bar, I think. Country draw, country dance, karaoke. Could be the Legion. Oh, I bet you it's the Legion. Yeah, it's the Hanover Legion. Look at the size of the building. Oh my gosh. I wonder what that building was before. Thing's huge. And then you got the Hanover curling. So yeah, obviously you got curling here. You got a tank. And now I find myself in this random parking lot. All right, let's go see the dam, shall we? Canada Post vehicles. They're all so unique and all so different. That's for sure. Oh, it looks like you got a bar over there. I missed that. Yeah. Yeah, Chinese buffet right next to it. Yeah, there's more grocery shopping, like I already pointed out. And there are those condos. Well, here we are on the Saugeen River. These are the Hanover trails. Hanover's got a great trail system. There's about 11 kilometers of trails that you can walk and run. This is where we are right here, right? And there's downtown right here. So it's all walkable. That's a little bit of history, I guess, right there. That looks awesome. Guys are out fishing. You got the old train bridge over there. Come on, Zex. See if I can. There you go. Hanover is a really cool place. And the fact that they have a drive-in movie theater in town that's still operating to today, where you can go and park your car and watch movies on the big screen like it was done back in the day. Look, that's pretty cool. That is really, really, really cool. So you've got the Saugeen River, right? You can go fishing. You've got trails where you can go walking. There's industry here. There's food processing. There's light manufacturing here in town. It's a cool little town. And I mean, the houses are affordable. You got some old remnants of, I guess, the mill that was here. Well, let's get over there. What a beautiful area. My gosh. And there's industry here. This is the trail. Obviously the red is where we are. That's a lot of trail. That is beautiful. I could sit here all day and just chill. And the trail continues all the way down there. When was the last time you went to a movie theater? Outside, in your car. It's been a long time for me. But when I was younger, that was something I certainly did with my friends. And it was awesome. So, I don't know, I think Hanover, yeah, there's awesome things to do in town, right? You can go to the casino, you can go to the track and watch, the horses. You can go kayaking on the Saugeen River, you can go canoeing, you go for runs. There's some really good places to eat in town. You're gonna get, housing, you can probably get a house for like 400, 500,000 here. If you have a remote job, that would be pretty awesome. You got all the big box stores here. You got the grocery stores, you got Foodland, you got an independent. You got a number of things. So it's certainly possible, it's certainly affordable. It's pretty good. I wonder how much that one is. I have to give Jeremy a call and find out. Either that or I can just log into my system and I can find out myself. But really, like these houses right here, for sure, in a heartbeat, this would be awesome. Totally off the beaten path, right? These older style houses. There's a lot of history, being close to the water, backing onto a park. They may not be the biggest inside, but economically, I'd say yeah. I mean, I don't know who owns all of this. Like this is, it's all just here. There's no house on it. But there is a house up here for sale. Is it the house? Or is it a lot? I don't know. I think it's a house. I'll look it up and put it on the screen. But I mean, you'd be right across the street from that, maybe that kind of holds people back. They don't want to be that close to, a feed mill. But, here you go, here you have it. I mean, you're not going to have a lot of traffic going through. Those houses are super cute over there, though. So I'm going to leave you on a random street in Hanover, and I'm going to continue on my journey. I don't know where I'm going to be next, but until next time, like I always say, get out and explore. I'm sure you'll be happy that you did, and you'll find someplace cool. Maybe talk to a couple of locals along the way, find a good place to eat, and have a good day. So for those of you who have subscribed, who have liked, who have commented on my channel, I appreciate it. And if you haven't, and these are the videos I make, if you're interested, you know, maybe hit the subscribe button and follow along. Until next one, see ya.